Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and in this new video we're going to go over section, oops, I don't have the exam topics up, but we're going to go over another section 2, and we're almost done. This is the last one that we're going to go over, so it's section 2.4 of secure access. So we have gone over section 1 completely. If you want to go ahead and check my videos, go ahead and do that. And I've also went over most of the 2.0, and then we are going to get to the VPN, which is really cool stuff. So we're gonna start setting up VPNs, remote access VPN, basic any connect SSL VPN, and a lot of good stuff. So, and the resources that I've been using is mostly IT Pro TV, and then whenever I do not understand something, or most of the time I just go and pick up the book and read whatever I just whatever they were going over the video. And if you guys want to subscribe to IT Pro TV, they give you a 7-day free trial, and you can use promo code CCNADT, again CCNA D for dog and T for tango, and you can get 30% off. And it also comes with a 7-day free trial that you can try. And they have virtual labs and also practice tests. And they have a bunch of other videos that you can watch for AWS, Microsoft, Windows, Linux, and a lot of other good stuff. So if you want to go ahead and at least give it a try, you can go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and start with this 2.4 section. Um, so we're going to go over describe the BYOD architecture framework. And BYOD stands for bring your own device. And it refers to policy of permitting employees to bring personally owned devices such as laptops, tablets, and smartphones to their workplace, and to use those devices to access privileged company information and application. So a lot of companies are doing that right now. And the architecture, it goes with like if your phone does not provide encryption, you cannot connect to the network because the architecture framework is not going to allow you to get on the network if it's not encrypted. Um, and if your cell phone is not secure, it won't let you on the network. A lot of companies do that. Also, if your iOS needs to be updated, um, some companies want you to have the iOS updated or your phone, at least your Windows computer. If the health of your device is not good, it won't let you on the network, or it won't let you access the network resources. And also the companies needs to be able to like configure um, your phone remotely, and they use that by installing an MDM. Um, they don't do that on your personal phone a lot, but they do it on a company own cell phone or tablet or device, or any device that can connect to the network. And also, when you bring your own device, right, and you are going to connect to a network, sometimes what they do is they put you on a separate VLAN on like a guest network if you're not going to access to the resources. But if you need to get access to the resources, you can get into the main line. So what they could do is they could put you on a separate VLAN. If your device health is not good, then they will just put you like on a guest network, which is what they do at my work. They have two separate networks, the main network where everybody can connect to if their device is good, and then they have a guest one. If you bring your own device, if you bring your own device, they only let you on the guest network. That's how we do it. And companies are letting people connect to a network that is on a separate VLAN than the main network, like I said, like the guest network. And that's what bring your own device is. Just bring your own device to the company, and they can manage what you could have, what you could use, and what you could see on the network. And then we're going to go over describe the function of a mobile device management, or MDM. And this is part of the bring your own device framework architecture. And mobile device management provides unified management of mobile devices, Macs, PCs, and the entire network from a centralized dashboard. So what companies can do is from a dashboard they can control um, PCs, Macs, and cell phones, and they can use a variety of products like Mac 365, Intune, Duo, or Meraki, and they can do it from there. And MDM is usually implemented with the use of a third-party product, like we're talking about Master 65, that has management features for particular vendors of mobile devices. And MDM is part of bring your own device infrastructure, like I said. And with MDM, companies can enforce device security, right? So with an MDM application like Master 65, Intune, Duo, or Meraki, they can um, they can enforce device security policies. They can deploy software and apps and perform um, remote wipes or and perform remote connection, encrypts the network and data. They can also remote wipe if you lose or your cell phone gets stolen. They can remote wipe your cell phone. They can also live troubleshooting on thousands of managed devices, which is really cool. Before, on one of the companies that I used to work for, actually the first company that I worked for, it was I worked for uh wow, I forgot. It was for an animal um company. I forgot the name of it. It was by Pfizer, but they had Master 65 on their company-owned cell phones because they wanted to, enforce security policies, deploy software and apps, and perform remote wipes if their cell phone was like lost or stolen because they don't want anybody to have access to the company data. And I was able to do a lot of remote wipes when people lost their device. Also enforce the secure policies. So we had to implement policies in that cell phone, and all they had to do was install Master 65, and then after that they would have to log in, and then after login, we would take care of everything else. The policies, we would send the policies, deploy the software and apps that the company were using or that they needed to use, and we will also encrypt the cell phone. And also, we had a policy implemented that they needed to have at first it was a four-digit passcode, and then they changed that to six digits, and people were getting mad because a lot of people did not want to remember a six-digit passcode, or even though put a six-digit passcode to just have access to the device. They were getting really mad about that. And also, we can go over some of these companies over here. Let's go over MAS 365 over here. And here's the mobile device management (MDM), and they can give you a free. You can try it for 30 days. And as you can see, all you have to do is install this application on your network. And this is by Master 365 is by IBM. And you can see right here, and it is implemented with Watson now, which is their AI or IA, intelligent. Um, yeah, it's with Watson. Watson is it's like Cortana for Windows. It is a IA software. As you can see right here, it is implemented with Watson now, and it gives you the visibility and control over iOS, macOS, Android, and Windows devices. And let's see what Intune has to say. And Intune is the one by Microsoft, and I heard it's not that really good. I have never worked with it, but as you can see right here, they give you everything you can do with Intune. They have um, access or team of deployment experts 24/7. That's good. You can secure manage iOS, Android, Windows, and Mac OS devices with a single endpoint management. So with a single from the dashboard, you can control all those devices. And then Duo. I believe this Duo company was bought by Cisco, so I guess they're going to implement Duo and Meraki because they're both owned by Cisco, and Cisco is just buying everybody left and right, to be honest with you. And this is what Duo is all about. Bring your own device is now part of doing business. Cloud and mobility have changed the way we work, and I believe this company was bought by Cisco, and also this other company, Meraki, have their own MDM, and this is just by Cisco already. As you can see right here, Duo, they were bought recently, I think like a year ago, so I don't think they have merged all the way through. But as you can see, Meraki offers the only solution that provides unified management of mobile devices, Macs, PCs, and the entire network from a centralized dashboard. Enforce device security policies, deploy software and apps, and perform remote live troubleshooting on thousands of devices. So as you can see right here, Meraki is another one that people can use, and this is a good thing that you need to know for the exam, just what MDM is and maybe some of the applications and what MDM does, and also what BYOD stands for, bring your own device, and the architecture behind it. And then we have this picture that I put in right here so you guys can see it. And as you can see right here, this just means that from one dashboard, whenever you install a iPhone and Android or a tablet or an iPad, you can manage application, profile management, asset management, device management, audit and reports, secure management, remote control, container, containerization, content management, and email management. So you can manage everything from a dashboard. This is what this picture means. And then we have this summary. So what we talk about in this section. So we went over AAA, which stands for Authentication, Authorization, and Accounting, and it is a term for a framework for intelligently controlling access to computer resources, enforcing policies, and outing usage. And TACAS, remember TACAS, this is one by Cisco, and it uses TCP port 49, protects all communications, okay? Remember, it protects all communications. That's the big difference then uh, between TACAS and radius. And also that TACAS uses TCP and Radius uses UDP. Protects all communication. It's a Cisco, owned by Cisco, but it is now, I heard it is an open source, so anybody can use it. And it is a full app, so therefore it consumes a lot more CPU. And this is TACAS is for device to provide access to admin, uh, for to provide access device to admins, and Radius uses UDP, protects only the password, doesn't encrypt the entire communication, just the password. It is an open standard, lightweight, so it consumes less CPU. And this, you can use this to provide users to access to the network. Um, and Cisco gives you access to manage devices. So ACS is a robust AAA server offering both TACAS Plus and radio services in one system, which is really cool that you're able to do that. ISE is an identity management system that combines ACS with network admin control or NAC. And the 802.1x, this one was the video before that I did before this one. And I also did a lab after I did that PowerPoint. So if you want to go ahead and take a look, go ahead and take a look. And it is a port-based authentication, provides a security mechanism to allow or disallow connectivity to a device connected to a specific port. And bring your own device refers to the policy of permitting employees to bring personal owned devices. And MDM stands for Mobile Device Management, provides unified management of mobile devices, Macs, PCs, and network, the entire network of what? I cannot see that right there. And the entire network of something. Let's just exit out of here. And the entire network from a centralized dashboard. All right. So we are done with section 2, and now we're moving to section 3. But before we can move to section 3, let's go ahead and take a quiz that I created, which is 2.0 secure access. Actually, I did two of them. I have to add both of them to this video. 2.0, which is secure management. Let's see if we are able to um, yes, a 2.0. Let's take a look at the ends. So yeah, the first one was the inbound and out-of-band. So let's go ahead and take this quiz first. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember some of them. So let's go ahead and take this test. Now let's try. I got 100, 100. So let's go ahead and match SCP. What is SCP? SCP allows files to be copied securely between two systems, uses secure share technology to provide encryption services. So this is C. No auth, no privacy. So this one. No authentication, password is exchanged. Communication is not encrypted either. So this is B. Out of band. This is whenever you going to manage your router or any device via the console port. So here it is. Does not use the network to manage. It manages by going straight to a router and connecting to it via a console port. So this is A. Is the element of a system. So this management plane. This is the element of a system that configures, monitors, and provides management, monitoring, and configuration services. And there's two types of them, in-band and outer-band. So this is B, this is D. And the process of decision making, such as routing, blocking, and forwarding, that is performed by our protocols like EIGRP. This is E. Now we have multiple choice. An internet protocol that enables synchronization of a computer clock, times, and a network of computers by exchanging time signals. This is NTP. Uses the network IP address protocol to configure and manage a router or a switch using SSA, Telnet, HTTP, or HTTPS. This is in-band. Open standard protocol uses traps. Receive no reply, has limitations, cannot retrieve batches of information. This is SMP version 1. Define the distance from the reference clock. This is NTP master or stratum. Password authentication based on hash but not encryption. So this is auth but no privacy. Enhanced security authentication ensures that traps are read by intended party only. Uses engine 1, engine ID to identify each SNMP identity. And this is saying that it is SNMP version 1. That's false. This is SNMP version 3. Refers to all the functions and processes that forward packets frames from one interface to another. Forwarding plane, that's correct. Right, the forwarding plane, yep. Let me take a look. Refers to all functions and processes that forward packets. Yep, I believe that's correct. Authentication is used and encryption is used. Auth and privacy, that's correct. Addition of informs, receives, and responds. It has a community string. This is SNMP version 2, so this is false. Let's check my answers. 93. I got one of them wrong. And, well, I don't know why I put false. This one's supposed to be true, so I don't know why I put false. I think I did it by accident. So let's go ahead and take the other quiz that I want to take. Let's go ahead back. And this one is 2.0 that I want to take. Let's go ahead and do a test. Okay, here we go. Matching questions. 802.1x. This one is a support-based security for wireless network. Um, what is the minimum size for an affected TACAS group server? This one protects password only, uses UDP. You know this one is TACAS. Oh, no, this is not TACAS. Password only, uses UDP, that's radius. And a separate protocol that handles authentication and accounting services. This is D. On the router what should be created and applied to a VG1 line to enforce specific set of methods? This is this one. Tracks the services and amount of resources used. That's accounting. It is the end user trying to gain access. Supplicant, the main policy component for Cisco TrustSec, and it's a Cisco technology that protects assets such as data, applications, and mobile devices from unauthorized access. This one is this one right here, ISE, and now true and false. This one says provides unified management of mobile devices, Macs, PCs, and the entire network from a centralized dashboard. That's false because this one is MDM. Refers to the policy of permitting employees to bring personally owned devices to their workforce and to use those devices to access privileged company information and application. ISC, that's false because this one is BYOD, bring your own device. Identifies the user before access is allowed. Authentication, that's true. And there we go. We got 100% on the quiz. And if you want to take the quizzes, I'm going to go ahead and leave the quizzes on the description below so you guys can take these quizzes. And if you guys want to go ahead and try IT Pro TV, I have a 30% off by using promo code CCNDT. Again, CCNADT, and they also provide you with a 7-day free trial. So make sure to go ahead and take a look at IT Pro TV. And if you guys want to go ahead and follow me, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at CCNA Daily Tips. And if you don't have a Twitter account, go ahead and create a Twitter account and then follow me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.